getting an addendum for it to be assignable. I thought Illinois were assignable by default.
Illinois? Oh, I forgot you.
Yeah.
Illinois. Jeez Louise. I don't know. I've never come across, because I stay out of Illinois. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
But I actually had a buyer question today because I had this I had my buyer message me, the one buyer I was telling you about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so in Illinois, a contract is generally assignable unless the contract itself prohibits assignment, or if the assignment would be okay. So does it prohibit it?
No, I didn't see anything in there that said no, it's not assignable.
Okay, I'm gonna send that to you right now. Yeah, and so we've got it under contract. It's 10 business days, right? So
you said what? I'm sorry.
It's 10 business days.
Yes.
Okay. Always try for 15 if you can, just because it makes our life easier. But
gotcha.
Okay, good. What we're going to do is right after this live, I'm going to just start calling buyers, and so that way we're not really advertising. So we're just going to get buyers as fast as we can. This would be your first deal in Illinois, right?
Yes, this would be my first and only deal in Illinois.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. So you get one. So let's take advantage of the fact that you get one, and we'll go after it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I texted my buyer, and I was like, "Hey, I know my last couple deals probably weren't a good fit,
Right.
but I got something new that I'm saying you might be interested in." And he was like, "Yeah, go ahead, send it over." So I sent it over, and I haven't heard anything back from him yet. So I'm like, and I haven't. This will be my first buyer that I'm building a relationship with. So I really don't know what to expect, or like how I should follow up.
How long has it been since you talked to him?
It's been probably about a week. I haven't called him in about a week.
Text him, call him. I call people. You see me on the phones. I hammer people. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Think about it with yourself. If you're trying to make a decision on something, do you really need a week to think about it? No, you forgot about it, and you need to be reminded.
No. This was yesterday. I texted him yesterday.
Oh, you said a week.
I haven't called him in a week. I texted him yesterday. I'm sorry.
Okay, has he responded?
He has not responded. No.
Okay, before that, how long ago did you contact him?
I sent him the one deal that we were working on, the fix and flip.
How long ago was that? When's the last time?
That was last week.
Bro, just get on the phone and hammer him.
Okay.
Just call him over and over.
What do I say? Just like yo, do you want to go walk it? Like, what's the plan?
No. Here's the deal. So you want to call him and say, "Hey, I'm really excited about this deal for you. I think it's your perfect fit. I think I finally did it. I know, I'm new at this, so I appreciate you bearing with me. But let's see what is this something that you want?" Absolutely. Yeah. You'll see. Like today after the live, I'm going on and I'm just going to I'll call 20 buyers for this deal and just checking in. Like, what do you guys think? Do you like this one? And can we walk the property?
Yeah, I gotta get the details from the real estate agent. She didn't send me the details for like the lock. Or I don't know if it's how does that work? I don't even know how that works.
So this is going to be a shock to you. You call her and you say, "Hey, can I get the lockbox code? Because I've got people that want to walk it." Okay. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Okay.
And here's the deal. Here's the smart thing to do. And this is straight from the guys over at Investor Lift. Book everybody to go at the same time. Okay, so it creates competition.
Mhm.
So if we have a bunch of players, we're going to send them all over at the same time. Like, hey, we're doing a showing. What time's good for you? And they'll say what time, and then everybody else, you tell them, hey, we're doing a showing at 10. So if you'd like to come over and see it,
Mhm.
okay.
Gotcha.
So call your
Cool.
buyer.
Do like a party.
Well, yeah, because then they're competing. Now they're all talking to each other, and they're like, "Well, what are you offering?" "Oh, I'm not sure." You know, they're gonna work it. It's like,
I see.
so get them in
I
there.
gotcha.
Okay,
Okay. So
please.
yeah.
Anytime that you and this is for everybody. Anytime that you are like, "Oh, should I call?" Call. Okay. Should I pull the trigger here? Pull the trigger. You need to take action, because when you guys think about things over and over and over again, you go nowhere. You're just thinking about it. Okay. It's the same thing as people who do their lists. Oh, I've got a whole list of people I'm going to call. No, don't do lists. Lists are a waste of time. Get on,
Okay.
find a number, call it. Like, let's just get this going. So to not talk to this buyer in a week, it's insane. You've building a rapport with this guy. Just call him up. Find any kind of common ground. Hey, just call and check in. How'd your son do at his baseball game? Everything good? Oh, that's awesome. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
find something to talk to him
And
about.
that's what I suck at, is like the rapport, like the rapport building is what I'm not good at all.
You've done
Like
great
building
with me.
relationships with.
No. You're not. You don't suck at it. First of all, you and I have developed a friendship through this Discord, and the reason is because you keep showing up. The other reason is because you keep raising your hand. You're using everything you got. You have created rapport with me. I know who you are. I know your first name. You're not Prod by Storm anymore. You're Tyrell. I know you like Illinois, and we both know that we both hate that you like Illinois. We've built
Yeah.
You understand? We've built rapport. You don't suck at it. So don't say that. Anytime anything negative comes into your brain, just whisk it away. You don't suck at anything. You might not have an education with it. You might not have experience with it, but you don't suck at it. Because your words become your actions, okay? So if you keep telling yourself that you suck at something, guess what? You're going to suck at it. But if you say, hey, rapport is a challenge for me, rapport is a challenge for me, and I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to learn more about how to build rapport. You know how to do it. It's all about taking action and pulling triggers. Okay, you're good. So call this buyer.
I gotcha.
And tell them, say, remind me. Let me look at the property real quick, because you got it for 80.
367 East Locust. And in Kankakee, Illinois. it's supposed to be like an Indian thing, or like I probably just like, I don't want to offend anybody, so I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
in
367 East Locust Street.
In Canton, maybe? Let's see if that's
No, in Kankakee. I'm sorry.
Sometimes they name them different things because the person inputting Kankakee doesn't want to spell it.
Yeah, it should be 367 East Locust. Yeah.
That's it, right? No?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
And I sent him like a dispo sheet, like with all the numbers and stuff. I didn't send the address.
Okay.
And then I sent the
talk to him, and you want to say, hey, this one looks good. Yeah, I think this is one that you're looking for. Would you end up getting it under contract for? It's under contract for what price? Uh-oh. We're going into the bad internet world again. How much did you get it under contract for? Is that me or is it him? Hello. Horrible internet. You've got terrible internet.
Yeah, I think it's Prod by Storm.
Okay, thanks, bro. Tyrell, if you can still hear me,
you hear
Okay.
me?
What was the,
Yes.
what did you get it for? What did you get it under contract for?
I got it at 70.
70. Okay.
Sorry,
So,
guys.
yeah, so not a great discount. We're still going through with it. It's still cash flows. Yeah. And did you ask them to take it off the market?
I did not. I should probably do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, just ask them. Say, hey, can you do me a favor and take it off the market? And just see what they say. But
Okay.
what you want to lead
And
to
then,
with buyer is I've got a property. It's 20% cash on cash. You cash flow $260 a month. Okay. And so what do you think? What are the rents? I forget. Let's make sure we're at $1,000 from rents. I hate your internet so much. Could not hate your internet more. Okay, well, bottom line, if you can still hear me.
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Call them with these numbers and just really just like hammer the fact that, hey, I've got one at 20% cash on cash. Bill, I'd love to, we'd love to do this deal with you because the cash flows $260 a month and your entry fee is 15 grand.
It'll section 8, section 8, the rent is $1,250.
Okay, but what is regular rent? We always go with whatever's the lowest.
At least 1,100. I was looking at rents yesterday, and they rent for 1,100 all day long.
Okay, so we're right on with 1090 is fine. Yeah, so just give them those numbers. I'll send you this link so you have the numbers. But yeah, just give them these numbers and just be like, hey, I want to make sure you get first crack at this because you've been really patient with me, and I really like that we've gotten to know each other and blah blah blah. I've got a 20% cash on cash with an entry fee of $15,000, and just say, what's that?
Geraldine. Alan on top Geraldine or something like that.
I didn't hear. And assignment fee for stuff, and so tell them you got one at right around 20. It's 18. It's 19% cash on cash, and then you got it. Yeah, I'm gonna send you this link. Your internet sucks. Oh, you're back. Heard you for a second. Okay, call your buyer. Let me know what happens. But you're in and out here, so I'm gonna let you go. Okay, bro. Take it easy.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Saint, do you have good internet?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see.
How are you?
Excellent. No, I'm really psyched. This week we've got a good week going.
Okay.
We got some good deals going. So let's see what you got. Have you been playing around with
Investor Lift? Yeah, I have. And I've been also doing the Investor Lift University as well. I just had a little bit of hiatus because I deal with some, personal things.
So
but
you when you didn't work. Don't call it a hiatus. That's a hiatus. What are you, a king?
So I'm looking at this investor. His name is Ismail Pina, right? And he is on Investor List. I just gave him a call and I asked him, the basic question, what was he looking for?
Yeah.
I got his from Investor List, and I have a slew of wholesalers, looking to put him to work. And he was just like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, all right, cool. So I went on Atlas and I tried to do what you did on Atlas and send over that link. But apparently I got to pay for that. So I don't have that feature. So I just started writing things down. So I kind of got, I was like, my internet's not working. Let me just write, let me just grab a pen and write it down. So I wrote
Atlas. Did you sign up for Atlas or no?
I thought it was with excuse me. I thought it was with Wholesale Atlas. I thought everything was like package deal. So I only have Wholesale Atlas. I don't have the Atlas.
You want to go to theatlas.com. Here, I'll show you real quick. So
yeah, I went to theatlas.com. I thought it was a part of the Wholesale Atlas.
No. Yeah, it's just the and so if you have a login for the Atlas, that's free. That login is free. And so that you can look at properties that are for sale.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I wanted to add my buyer. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. No, well, I'll show you. I'm learning how to do that too. So
okay.
I will let me just let my girls know that they'll reach out to you.
Because there's not a way to add the buyer on an investor list, Marilyn told me. She was like, no, you got to do that manually. So I said, okay.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have one of my girls reach out to you. It's either gonna be Eva or Kate or Marilyn.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, yeah, they'll hook you up and get you going. Yeah, it's a clunky system right now. We're trying to understand it. It's not because of Atlas, it's because of me. That's what makes it clunky. But yeah, as soon as you can, muster up the $75, I mean $60 for the first month, to get onto Wholesale Atlas, you're going to be.
Oh no, I'm there.
Yeah. Oh, you're on Atlas.
Yeah, I'm on Wholesale Atlas, but the Atlas. It's a bit confusing, but the Atlas, the green one, I'm on the black one. The black one is the Wholesale Atlas, and then the green one is the Atlas.
Okay, now
yeah, I'm on Wholesale. But how do you add your buyer to this list?
Okay, they're going to call you and get you on it. Because I've got a link that we can send you. Marilyn, do you have that link? Can you send that to Mr. Saint? So we have a link that I'll send to you, and it'll make it way easier.
Okay, and then that'll automatically add that buyer to your kind of like profile or something.
Yeah, so check. Eva is messaging you right now, and she'll hook you up.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I wanted to kind of like kind of go over with you. Because I'm going to be calling a bunch of these buyers today and make sure we get like at least a stack of them ready to go, and then that way I could change gears into just wholesaling now. Into finding the product.
You're wholesaling with a purpose. That's what's so great. Yeah, you're reverse wholesaling is what we're calling. And so awesome. The fact that I give you access to Investor Lift. You're the first person I've done that with, but I just know that you're a go-getter, even though you take hiatuses apparently. No, but I know you're a go-getter, and that's exactly what we need. Is if you go out and just talk to those buyers. I'm going to do the same thing today. So it's yeah, I'm psyched. Good job.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I just don't want to double dip, so I'm trying to figure out who are you calling, and then do you have your own list, or like I was trying to figure that whole thing out.
You're all good. Don't even worry about it. There's so many out there. We'll never bump into each other. I guarantee.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Because you like what's your areas, like Birmingham or?
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care. I just go for whatever is good. But right now I'm in Arkansas though.
Perfect. Stay in Arkansas, and then I'll know that you're doing Arkansas. I'm gonna try to do Baltimore because I like Baltimore as well. But yeah, if you're doing Arkansas or Alabama, if you stay down in the south, I'll just stay in the north. So
I'm in Arkansas and Texas.
Okay, perfect. You will never ever bump into me.
Okay, awesome. All right, thanks so much, Trent.
Good job, buddy. Al the pal, what is happening?
Oh, hey, how's it going, Trent? Wait a second. Do I got my camera on? I was just looking at the clicking offer. I finally got onto the website, but I just sent out like about, I don't know, 75 offers or so via email in my county in Broward County. I decided, hey, let me work Fort Lauderdale since I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now. But I have a tool. Basically, it's an offer blaster tool that sends out 100 offer emails at a time.
That's awesome. Let me ask you real quick. What's your retention? What are you getting back? How many people are responding?
I got out of like when I initially sent out the offers, I think I sent out like 50 offers. I got like 6 or 7 responses.
Okay, so that's good. 12%. That's not bad.
Yeah, and I'm actually talking to a seller right now. He's trying to sell a house in Pompano Beach. But the thing is, with this offer blaster, it only sends out subject to creative offers. That's it. But it's a start for negotiation. You know, it's an initial contract.
At least they know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me look at the Pompano. What's the address for the Pompano?
It's 1001 Northeast 4th Street. It's a short-term rental. The guy who I already spoke to the seller. He called me. His name is Scott. It's in Pompano. 1001 Northeast 4th. 4.
I did. Yeah, you cut off.
It should say Pompano. Wait a second. Do I got the address right? I'm doing this off my head. 1 second. Let me go into my emails. Let me see if I got the address right.
I'm gonna cut this down to NE.
Yeah, that's the right address. It's 1001 NE 4th Street. That's the way they do it here in Florida. They put the acronym Northeast. I live in an acronym street. I live in Southwest.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Pompano, I believe. Yeah.
Is it Pompano or Pompano?
Oh, they call it Pompano Beach. Pompano Beach out here. That's by my area. That's all my area. That's Broward County.
Nice.
Yeah. See, so this house, it looks nice.
Yeah,
the seller was using it as a short-term to medium-term rental, and he said in peak months. I mean, he gave me his mortgage statement also, so I already got his mortgage statement as well. But he said in peak months it brings in up to $12,000 on Airbnb.
Okay, so he basically owes what he's got in it. So this would be a seller finance just taking it over, right? Is that what we're looking at?
I sent him a hybrid offer, actually, I believe. Let me just see the offer I sent him.
No. Wait, hold on. He's got a 7% loan. Okay, so that's not attractive. Mm-hmm. The balance is 500,000. They're asking 524. They don't have any equity. There's zero equity here.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Math-wise, you're looking at it and you're saying, well, he's got $24,000 in equity. No. Mm-hmm. That's going to be eaten up by anything. We can eat that up fast. His payments are $3,400. Let's go here. Let's run all the numbers. So at a subject to, I'd offer $1 as a down payment. So I want exactly what he owes. Mm-hmm. Your section, what are we looking at? It's probably $2,400.
Yeah, I would say so. 2,900, 2,400. Yeah, let's play conservative. Let's play conservative.
Watch what's going to happen. I can already tell you that this isn't going to cash flow. I know that Airbnb it will. I get it, but you got to find a special buyer that likes Airbnb. Your PITI is 4,308.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have HOAs? No HOAs. So right now your net revenue is a negative $2,000 a month. Okay. Mm-hmm. So even at zero down, nothing for him, a down payment of $1, this thing doesn't cash flow. So he's getting killed right now. So his Airbnb thing that he's telling you, okay, that's okay, but I mean that's if you get that every month, yeah, okay. Let's go back. Let's go 12,000 a month. Yeah, we're
It's not
loving
every
that.
month. It's only peak season. That's it during Christmas. Right now, it's slow down here in South Florida. It's like the dead season right now during the summer.
Exactly. So you've got to rely on that 2,400. And so with that 2,400, you're not cash flowing. You're negative $2,300 a month.
Yeah. I think I acknowledge that, but the seller seems very motivated. He's been contacting me almost every day via email.
100%. I'd be motivated too to have somebody take the $2,300 I'm losing every month off my plate. There's nothing attractive about it.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand.
You can't even come in and say, hey, let's do seller finance and I'll give you $500 a month or anything. You cannot do anything here.
Yeah. My proposal was a sub 2.
Yeah, but he basically does not own this house. Because I mean, yeah, there's 20. I mean, their asking price is their choice. I would say the asking price is exactly what they owe, $500,000. Okay, here let's double check something else. So let's go on the neighborhood map and just look and see how much the neighbors' houses are. Where is it? Come on, where are you? Oh, it doesn't. There it is. So,
but yeah, that's just a deal. I mean, yeah, go ahead, do the comparison, the comps.
Yeah, so there's potential like 525. His neighbors are exactly the same as what he's asking, and that's on the low end. There's some that are lower. I mean, again, you're close to the beach, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, the problem is he owes exactly. You couldn't come in and offer him $400,000 for this because he can't afford to do that. So
he was open to subject too, though. He was like, my proposal was $15K down or $30K down, and then to take over the loan. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a bunch of places for you to buy if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's thinking. There's no way. Why would you offer that? I think you don't have an idea of what you're talking about.
No. The software that I use generates the offer automatically. I didn't even have a hand in structuring the deal.
Terrible.
But it's a preliminary offer. It's a preliminary offer. It's like just.
Let me show you what offer is. You're saying 30 down, right?
Yeah.
30 down. Now we're going to cash flow a negative 23,000. I mean 2,300 a month. And your entry fee, you're putting in $37,000 to take over a negative equity property. It's terrible. This could not be worse. Could not be worse.
Yeah, but that's besides the point, Trent. I'm here. That's my lead in that community. Whatever, I'm working with that. But I want to work with your community. You give me a buy box or a property to call, and I'm gonna make my whole purpose of being here is I want to make a separate lead list for you for your team, and I'll make a few phone calls and just keep track of them with your team because I want to work with you as well. I just always loved your leadership and your education talents, and you have a very friendly voice as well. So I love it.
And I mean at the same time. I'm like, your deal is terrible. Here's where I want you to go. Do you have Atlas yet?
No, I don't have Atlas. I have Click and Offer, which I just opened, and it looks very similar to Atlas.
Okay, I've got to sign up for Click and Offer so I can vet it and see. But let me just show you real quick what I want you to do, and you'll get a list like no other list you've had so far by doing this. Okay, we're going to Baltimore, Maryland. I already know this area really well. Everybody in the chat is sick of hearing about Baltimore because I love how the rents are ridiculous compared to the purchase price. So we're going to go down to page 3. I think we're probably around 3 or 4. Let's see. So I want you to go on to page 3 or 4 here and sort by 60 per page. Let me just show you, just in general, $103,000. $2,300 for rents, $2,200 for a $100,000 place. These are all 3 of these are ones to call on. All 3 of these, $2,200, $1,700, all reasons to call. So I don't need lists of properties. I've got Wholesale Atlas. I've got right here, I just have 12 different places that I could call on. Like, look at this one. I mean,
Yeah,
kind of insane.
You want me to call that one 414 referral? I'll call that one.
Yeah. So look at this. It's perfect inside. Everything's great. The rents on this are $13.20.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's look at just at a cash deal at their asking price. I'm just going to do everything at their asking price. Okay, at 110.
Mm-hmm.
We still cash flow at their asking price. We cash flow $200 a month. Not what we want to do. So what I would offer here is 50%.
Yeah, 50 grand. Yeah, that's what I would offer. I'm all about offering low ball cash. If they don't like it, sayonara. Thank.
That's not the attitude we want to have. We want to be like, hey, we're I'm a new investor. I'm not too smart, but my numbers say that this doesn't cash flow. And so at your price, we appreciate your price, but it doesn't cash flow at that price. I can't make any money off my investment. Can you show me how this would make, how it would cash flow? And they can't, because they don't understand that part of it. And then you come in and say, I don't.
Go ahead.
Do that lowball offer. They will say no to that lowball offer, which allows you the chance to go to seller finance. Okay, so now if I can come in at your offer price, because you're a little bit of a bulldog, right? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I want you to be a little bit more of a chihuahua. Just be like throttle back a little bit. It's not hammering these people. It's getting inside their brain a little bit and being gentle with them. So then you can say, hey, to get your offer price, that 109, I can come in and I can give you a down payment of $5,500, and I'll give you, if the rents are, let's say the rents are $13.20, I'll give them 25% of that. Okay, so I'll offer them $350 a month that I'll pay them for the next 10 years. Okay, and that way, now we've got a property that's going to cash flow $619. We don't tell them that. We just say that's the way I can make this cash flow. Okay, they say, well, gosh, I don't know if they're going to be into that. Okay, well, Mr. Realtor, how about we sweeten the deal? How about I come in at 120, well over your asking price? Okay, we're going to keep your down payment the same. That keeps everything the same. The payment per month is the same. But now they're looking at it and they're like, wow, we were asking 110 and these guys are offering us 120. Now you're friendly. Now you're somebody that's doing them a favor. Do you see how that pivot is going to work? So we don't want to be like, hey, I'm giving you 50 grand, and if you don't take it, sayonara. It's not going to be that. We're not doing that. Would you want somebody to do that with you when they buy your car that you have in the background?
I mean, I understand it's a numbers game, so it's like,
Listen, it's not a numbers game. It's a rapport game. It's a rapport game, and it's a solving problems game.
Gotcha,
because you're doing the numbers game, right? I get it. You're sending out 100 things, and that feels like, okay, I got 100 things going out there. But you're getting 12% back, and then you're calling on those, and you're bulldogging, or you're bulldozing these people because they're not listening to your first offer. This is about solving a problem. If you come in and make it more of a puzzle, and just say, hey, tell me what's going on with this property. I want to know how I can help get this thing sold for you and for me. That's the whole point. So this one's interesting because you can even mention this. Like I see in one of the pictures, it's boarded up in the back. Is there something I should know about this neighborhood? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta go on spot crime. Baltimore's rough. I've never been to Baltimore, but Baltimore has a reputation for being one of the roughest cities in the East Coast.
It can be. It's literally street by street, which is really interesting. That's what I like about this place is you really have to kind of, go to Google Maps and check out the neighborhood. Just do a real quick just do a real quick look around. But I do all of this while I'm on the phone talking to the realtor. Okay, so look at, here we go. Okay.
Ooh, that
so
doesn't look nice. That looks ugly.
So now we know why, right? We know why. So this is the we're calling it is 414. It's this one. So that
looks almost like a street in Detroit.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to find out like what's going on in this neighborhood. Everything's boarded up. So, but you know, it's we just got to call and find out. But it's probably not for us. But it could be because the inside looks so great. So in this situation, we definitely would stick with what we were saying on that seller finance. Okay. So yeah, if you want, I can give you a bunch of these to call if you want to, and then you can call them. Do you want me to critique your calling technique?
Oh yeah. I haven't been on the phones in a long time, so it's like, you know, that's what I wanted to do, because I think I'm great on the phones, but I just haven't been on the phones in a long time.
Why haven't you been on the phone? It's every single, that's the most important. Better than leads, better than lists, better than everything is talking to realtors. Why aren't you getting on the phone?
It's a mindset thing. That's all I got to say. It's a mindset, and then I'm just so used to making money my own way on the streets that I don't focus on real estate. I just go for the immediate cash on the streets, you know.
What's the cash on the streets? No, I want to know.
No, I do Uber, I do DoorDash, you know, whatever. I'm in the gig economy.
Do you love it?
That's what I do, the gig economy, gig work.
No, I know. No, I understand, but do you love it? Do you love that? Is that the life you want?
No, not really. I want to live. No, my whole goal is to live on the island in a villa by the beach. That's my goal for being rich.
But I love your goal. I appreciate your goal. But what are you doing to get that? You need to get on the phone, and you need to be on the phone. When you're not Ubering, and when you're no, you're going to do this on your own. You need to be on the phone. At least I can call at least, I think we did it the other day, 15 people in an hour easily, and we just hammer it and we go. Okay, I'm going to let you call this one, but I want you to gentle it down. Okay, not so hey, what's going on? Hey, you know, more of a hey, what can we do to help you guys out here? I looked at the outside of the building and it doesn't look like it's in a neighborhood that's very good. How can I buy? Why would I buy this? You know, let's just get some rapport going.
That's crazy. Somebody's calling me from Maryland. I haven't even seen any offers yet. That's weird.
After that call, don't miss out on that call.
Yeah, but I've never called Maryland before, but somebody was just calling me from Maryland. I don't know who it was.
Why wouldn't you answer that?
Oh, I don't know who it was. It was weird.
Okay,
but anyways, you don't want me to make a live call? I mean, I came here just to make a live call. I could call that Furrow Street address.
I don't think the calling is your problem. I don't think the calling is your problem. I think you're your problem right now. I think you need to get out of your head and you need to start getting on the phone. And I think you need somebody to be around just a little bit to make you get on the phone. So what I want you to do is just all the ones that 12 that you got back, the 6, I want you to call those all back to back. Don't pause between them. Okay. Don't get up. Don't go get some coffee. Don't grab a Coke. I'm saying hammer those, get 6 done as fast as you can, and then come back to me. You should easily be able to get that done before I finish at 10. That's what I want from you, because you can make phone calls. You've made them before with me. I know.
Yeah, of course. All right, cool.
Find out, like, build rapport, bro. That's everything.
I still wanted to make a live call in front of you.
I know you do, but I'm not going to let you until you do all that, because you want to show off. You don't. That's what you're showing, that you're good on the phone. I want you to prove that you can call 6 people in less than an hour. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I smacked you around a little bit, but I want you to, like, that. You've got the drive. You just don't have the mindset yet, because you're in your own head. You're like, oh, I'll just go grab it. I'll make $10, dropping off a burger to somebody. Let's do that. Take advantage of what you've been spending your money on, those lists and those leads. Go get one. Like, get one of those. Okay, you got a chance 1 in 6. You can get it. Okay.
All right. Cool. So yeah. Did you want me to? I mean, I could look in Baltimore for you. Is that where your buyers are at, or where you're looking to invest?
No, I want you to go to your list. I want you to go to your list.
Oh,
6 people. Okay.
All right.
That's more important. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm just working. I mean, the list I sent out the emails is in South Florida. It's in my county, Fort Lauderdale.
Great.
So,
why are you trying to avoid calling it? Call that list. Call those 6 that you said you have. I want you to call all 6 of those and then get back to me by 10 o'clock. Okay. All
right. That sounds good. I'll go ahead and generate some leads then. All right. Thank you very much, Trent.
Okay, bro. Take it easy.
All right. Bye now.
Hey guys, I mean, I think we all do exactly what we think we're doing something. We think we're moving forward. We think we're doing it. We're getting leads. We're doing it, but we're forgetting to get on the phone. Like, he's like, yeah, I haven't called for a while. I'm like, well, nobody knows you're out here. Like, you're on your own. You can't sell a house without calling a realtor. There's no way. Like, I don't know how. I mean, you can get all the lists and leads and everything that you want. You can. I mean, I did one just for fun. If you guys have seen Liz Buys Houses, I've got a couple houses, and I thought, I want to see what that is like. And so I'm constantly I'm kind of just a student of this whole thing. So I called Liz Buys Houses, and I'm like, the guy got right back to me, and he's like, yeah, what house do you want to send him? I sent him my home. It's got $100,000 in equity, and he offered me $50,000 to take over the payments. And so I was like, yeah, I'll pass. I'm like, because I know it's worth 100. But I asked him, I said, hey, what did you pay for this lead that you just got? He's like, oh, I do this all day long. I paid $170 for my lead. So that company got $170 from him, and he got nothing out of it. Where for $75 a month, you can go on a wholesale atlas, you can get leads all day long. But again, I want you guys to call one after another. So, like, I mean, if nobody jumps on stage, I can show you what I'm talking about. But you guys, it's just really so important to start chasing these things. I'm looking at you guys' chats just to see. Okay, so Al, you are not on the phone. I can see you're chatting in there. Get in there and start calling now. Okay, Haru, you want to come on stage? Is that what you're saying? Anybody else that's having an issue and needs to be smacked around a little bit? That's my job. I'm a dad first, and so I'm happy to smack you guys around a little bit. But if you want me to also, I can start calling on leads too, if you want me to. So it's up to you guys. But when we get stagnant like this, it drives me bananas. So I know you guys have questions. There we go. Haru's saving the live here. I know you guys all have questions, and so it's like, okay, you want me to do leads?
What's going on, Trent? I just wanted to jump on here, man. I don't really have too much of anything to say.
Let's
I mean,
do an update on you. What have you been doing? Are you calling pretty consistently?
yeah, I'm just trying to call more.
So that's a no.
And I've been doing no. It's a it's a yes, but I'm just trying to call more. That's all.
Okay, tell me how you're doing it.
Jumping on the Atlas, I'm looking for the numbers, the 1% of the rent, and then I'm reaching out and I'm calling 3 times. I'm leaving text messages and I'm leaving voicemails. Sometimes they call me back and it's a no to the cash offer. Or then I try to follow up, but we got another way that we can get them the asking price that they're asking for, and I try to hit them with the creative pitch. They say no to that, and then I follow up and see if they got anything else in the inventory, and that's kind of where it's kind of been.
Okay, good. How many an hour do you think?
Well, yesterday an hour I did 8. So I guess I'm more. Yeah, I know, but when the other day when you said 15, I was like, well, damn, I need to set my game up, because he said 15 in the hour and I did 8. I need to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm doing 8. You're doing 8. Yeah, no. The way I do 15 an hour is I literally, and I mean we can go over together if you want to, but I literally just go and we do the leads. Where did I lost my lead?
Like, how is he moving that fast? Because I'm like, damn.
Oh, it's easy. It's so easy. Okay, so we're in Baltimore again. I kind of like this one. Okay, so let's just start here. So as I'm looking at this, the very first thing I'm doing is I'm copying the phone number. If you have an iPhone, and an iMac,
I do have an iPhone.
And an iMac, you can just copy it and put it right in.
Yeah, I remember you sharing that one time. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't think I know how to do that.
So yeah, and I do mine for FaceTime. So I paste it in, and then I call immediately.
I was just suggesting someone else new get up here, some faces we haven't seen. I know y'all probably get tired of seeing my face.
I like that. Okay, we're calling. This is this one. Now I start looking through it. Okay. So while the phone's ringing, that'll be usually my first time of seeing everything. And so I'm kind of prepping myself, and I'm looking at the price, and I'm seeing.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
And you know the drill. I just call right back.
Yeah.
But the reason I do this is this all takes time, and so I'd much rather be dialing while I'm looking at what I need to look at. So then I'll put in the purchase price and see if it cash flows, making sure that I take the smaller the rents. It's what's it's cash flows pretty good. I know that one is doing all this while I'm dialing. Because you've got this time instead of just sitting there and like waiting for him to answer.
Yeah.
This one's weird though. The voicemail I haven't heard before. It seems different. So I don't know what's going on.
Your call
is typically I play dumb so I can call back with the number in like 10 or 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
To see if that works.
100%.
And
so like this
as a go ahead.
I'm sending a message to him right now too. So I called 4 times. I'm sending the address, copy and paste again. So there's no real typing going on. And then I usually just voice, hey, I'm looking for more information on this house. Please call me back. Okay. I share my contact information. So now I look legit. And then I move on.
Okay.
And that's it. I mean, it's that simple, and it's just rinse and repeat. And so I go back to lead generation. I know that I've done this one, and let me just put a note in here.
Do you have contracts yourself? For us to do you have contracts yourself? Like, you know how Richard does, like, you know, we can use his contracts and stuff like that. Do you have stuff like that?
Yeah, of course. That's why the whole point of this is the reason I do everything for free. I don't charge is because I want to JV with you guys,
which is a blessing, and I'm very grateful for you to do that as well. FYI.
But I feel like it's a great way, and I try to give it as much as I possibly can. I'm available 24/7. I'm in my DMs. I check them.
Yeah, I've DM'd you and you've messaged me back. So for those who don't know, he does answer DMs. That's a real thing he does.
Well, I think it's important. I know when I started with Richard, I just wanted answers, and so it's so hard to get answers from anybody, and it's filled up, and you're like, I don't understand what is wholesaling. Tell me what's going on, So okay, so now I'm on to my next one. So right away, if I don't see that they're going to answer, I move on. Okay, now
you analyze that. Yeah, you analyze that pretty quick. I think that it may be my problem. I think I might be just stuck a little bit longer in analysis than I should be. So that's probably why I'm not getting to 15 calls.
And that's what you don't need to, because we're waiting for them to answer. And so now I'm looking at this. They want 110. More than likely, I'm gonna and I see that it's lived in, so that helps a ton. But
I see that one. I think this is the one I call where the dude was a jerk. Is his name Steve or Mike, something like that?
Michael, yeah.
Michael, yeah. That dude was an asshole.
Oh, okay.
That dude was a jerk.
Oh, good. Then let's check. Yeah.
That's the one you told me to call, and I called that one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got them in here. Yeah, so we'll leave it. I guess we hated it for some reason. But that's what I'm saying. My whole point is just the cadence in which you do this, and it's hard when super easy for me to do it because you guys are watching and I'm being held accountable. But when you're doing it by yourself, as the phone's ringing, analyze the deal. Okay. So you're not wasting that time just going, okay, come on, hopefully somebody answers. You're deep into analysis at that point, so you can get through it so much faster. Because that's my
I haven't been doing what you just said. And that makes sense because I normally just wait to get on the phone with them and then go through over numbers or the details of the home, the condition. Okay, I see what you're saying.
The only time you can do that, but educate yourself as much as you can while the phone's ringing. And
because I figured I'd educate myself later because I know my strategy is to call back later with a number. So I figured I'd do my analysis during the call back. Okay, so I see what you're saying. I could do it simultaneously.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you can at least have something to talk about. And I love putting in their offer, like their suggested price first. So this one's 110.
Yeah, I do that. I remember you sharing that, and I do that to see where I'm at with the cash flow, and it's normally not a good cash flow with their number.
But with theirs, this one's not bad. So
it's
now
not bad.
We just want to get a little bit below, but we know this guy's a jerk. So
so let me ask you this, because in this case, this particular apartment would be a cash deal. So it would be, I don't know, because cash deal doesn't necessarily mean fix and flip. Sometimes a cash deal, it could just be as is, turnkey, and you put someone else in there. So in this case, since I'll be flipping it, like, do I want to present it as a fixer upper, or you know what I mean? Like, as far as like my numbers is concerned.
Yeah, this is just called light rehab. I mean, we just need some light rehab and cleaning. It's been well lived in. But also the whole point is we want to get this for, like 70. So we have a deal that we can give to somebody. We can say, hey, we're selling this to 110. We got it for 70. And it cash flows positive 361, and it's an 18% deal. Like, we could sell that all day long. We just need to get it off market. That's the whole whole thing. We don't want anybody else to see.
Because I know we want to hit them with, we want to hit them with a low offer. So in my mind, which I probably have to rewire now, in my mind, I have it to where I get them low enough because I'm assuming that whoever purchases it is gonna fix it up, and I'm realizing that that's not necessarily always the case.
Oh,
So I'm always
yeah,
trying to put it low enough to where the buyer it has to remodel it.
it's think of it as a garage sale. I use a garage sale just because we've all been at a garage sale before, and think of it as
Garage sales are awesome.
you see a PS4 that somebody's getting rid of. You know, PS4 is $500 or what retail,
Right?
And you offer
Right.
$100. You know, and so you know at $100 that you're going to buy that, or $50. It's not really a lowball. It's a hey, I'm going to take your trash for you. You know, and then you want to take that PS4 and you want to sell it and make some money off of it. And so if you got it for $50, you can turn and burn it for $75 and make $25 fat, or you can be patient and look for the right buyer for $300. You know, hey, I got a $200 discount for you on this PS4. That's the same thing we're doing here. The reason we're trying to give them a low price is not because of the amount of repairs it needs. It's because we want to sell it for more and take the difference. That's where our money's made. Okay.
Makes sense. Okay. I was thinking I was putting too much thought into too much of a rehab. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, they're not always rehabs.
I'm realizing that now.
Yeah, no, and I really don't. I don't love the rehabs, but I'm starting to love the fact that other people like them, and so it's really
right.
We just care about our buyers, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always looking at something with the buyers in mind, because you know those are the people that's going to be paying me essentially.
Exactly, 100%.
So I always try to look at a deal with them in mind.
So the bottom line is, though, for me, I want you guys on the phone. That's everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so go get on the phone.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get on the phone. I've been shopping in my hometown of Kansas City, Missouri, so that's where I've been making my calls at still. So
good.
In a little bit, and here's another question, because I lived in Texas for 4 years, and I lived in Kansas City the majority of my life. So what's your thoughts on kind of bouncing back and forth from market to market? Because sometimes I'm in Texas, sometimes I'm in Kansas City making calls. So what would you suggest, or is that okay?
All of it's okay. I just want you to find a market that has high rent. That's all that matters to me. I don't care where I am.
Okay.
In Iowa, and I've never been to Iowa, I don't care. I want you to go to places that have rents. And so that's
makes sense.
That's the big deal.
Because I've heard indifferent, so they're like, yeah, don't bounce around. I'm just like, well, it shouldn't matter if the number's right and
exactly.
I'm doing I'm creating a solution and making sure that the buyer is liking what he sees.
Yep, exactly. And that's why we're working on the strategy of finding a buyer first. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, just
so what another question. What is your buy box? I saw on Atlas that like the buy box came up, and I was like, what is this? The new.
Yeah. So what that is just that we're trying to find buyers, and we're going to put them into a buy box that is for us to focus on looking for deals for those people.
Okay.
That's what. Okay. So my personal buy box is anything that's an insane deal. That's what I buy. That's why I do it for free. It's because I want you guys to be out there, and somebody comes across something they can't buy, but they get it under contract, and it's an amazing deal. Like you've heard of my $100,000 equity deal.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, I've gotten 2 of them, and so those are the ones that I love. I also love a seller finance where I'm paying $1,000 a month and I'm bringing in $4,000 in rents. You know, those are my buys. Exactly. Okay. OWL deals is what we should call them, because that's what I. But it takes a long time to find them, and it takes a lot of people looking, and so that's why my whole strategy to doing this free and giving you guys advice and helping you out is just for that reason. Okay.
No, that makes sense, man. Hell yeah, Trent. I know you've helped me out along a lot. You know what I mean? So I keep the fire. under my ass with you in mind when I'm making calls, man.
Good. Yeah. Well, and use that strategy. Just, I mean, really time yourself and take an hour.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just say 9 to 12 at 10, 12. Let me see how many I get in this hour. And I bet you'll get up to 15. If you use that
That's because
strategy.
when you said 15 the other day, I was like, wow, I'm like 15. I'm like, I'm stacking. I need to pick my game up.
Well, I think on Saturdays I'm going to start doing it because Saturdays are tough. Tough and good. Realtors are sometimes sitting on houses, and so they're available. But
Yeah.
I'll just for the 2 hours, I will just hammer the phone and get deals and just call, so you guys can see the process. All right.
Yeah, man. Well, let me get to go back to that. I should say. I'll just keep you guys on mute because I think I have to be leaving here honestly in the next 30 minutes. So I'll probably have to hammer some calls when I get back. So.
Oh, you'll get 5 minutes before you leave.
Yeah. I'll definitely be able to get this before I leave.
Good, I'll count on it.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
Okay, take it easy.
Later.
Okay, Tyrell, you're back. Did you fix your internet? Let's see. There we go. You're up. What's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so what is a hedge fund?
Hedge fund is a group of, it's usually a company or a group of investors that are like just gobbling up everything. They're like a Hoover vacuum.
Okay. Because I was doing it because I think this is like a wholesale company.
Okay. Which one?
The one on Locust. Because I asked for the addendum. And they were basically like, "Hey, are you trying to show this to potential investors? Like, we need you to, we need you to have the agent there." Is basically what the agent told me that they said.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
So just have the agent there, and just schedule it like the inspection party.
Yeah, the agent will do the showing. You're not doing the inspection for a while, so yeah, it's just about getting buyers to get with the agent and go over. No problems. That's standard. That's pretty normal. That's what an agent's for. Is they're supposed to sell the deal.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So how do you want to like coordinate that? I don't know.
Do you have somebody that wants to go see it yet?
Yeah, I'm working on that now.
You do have somebody, or you're working on it?
I'm working on it.
Okay, so once you get somebody, let us know, and we'll try to get other buyers over there at the same time, so we can make it easier on the agent.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm just kind of like dodgy because now the agent's like messaging me about the addendum, and it's kind of like I feel like the deal's falling apart now because I'm kind of.
Why are we doing the addendum?
That.
What's that? Oh, here we go with the internet.
No. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yep.
That's just what Kate asked for in the text this morning. She sent me a text.
Yeah, that was just to make sure that it was assignable, right?
Yeah.
And they're okay with it then, yeah?
I guess so. As long as the agent's there, they're cool with it.
Yeah, then you're good. You're good to go.
All right, sweet, cool. That's all I wanted. I got nervous.
Stop thinking things aren't going to go well. Start doing just the opposite. Feel like everything that you touch is gold. Okay. Don't have the mindset of when, because nobody's going to find out anything because you're learning how to do this. This is nothing. Your credibility is fine. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Cool. Sweet.
Stop worrying about
So-
the
so-
falling. The sky is not falling. You're good to go. Find that buyer and get it. It's a good
Okay,
deal.
cool. I'm gonna start.
It's a good deal. It's not far off from what they're asking, but it's a good deal. I think you're fine.
No, yeah, I mean, no, I mean, it's cool. It's just like, damn, I just still think the sky is falling. Like, fuck. But it's all good.
It's all mindset.
Yeah.
Just have the mindset has to be everything good is going to happen today. Okay. Because
Gotcha.
if you think everything bad's going to happen, guess what you're focused on?
All the bad stuff that's probably eventually gonna happen anyway.
No, the bad stuff's not going to eventually happen.
I'm thinking you're talking
opposite of what I'm telling you. Good stuff's going to happen. What I want you to do, if you think bad things are going to happen, bad things will happen. Let's do this. This is a game that people play. When you go into a parking lot, are you the type of guy that says, I'm going to get rockstar parking? Or are you the type of guy that just rolls in and you're like, well, there's nothing going to be close, so I'm not even going to look.
I'm like, I'm more of the whatever.
Okay.
Hold on,
So
I'm sorry.
you have one of those friends that says, for some reason I always get rockstar parking. It's because they're saying that. They're putting that out in the universe. And the second they drive into the parking lot, subconsciously they're looking at people walking out the door, and they're going down that row of the people that are going to their car, and lo and behold, they're pulling out, and then they got it's a positive mindset. Okay, you've got a negative mindset. Stop that. Anytime anything negative comes into your head, sweep it away and find something positive. It's all perceptive. It's perception, 100%. The facts are the facts. It's the way you look at them. That's what changes things. Okay, so just think of everything positive, and really like practice it on everything you do. Like as you're doing whatever you're
It's like when I'm going to call these. So when I'm going to call these buyers today, what am I? What's my mindset?
Positive.
Going into it.
Kill it. This is gonna be awesome. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna solve problems. I'm gonna be the guy that helps them out. If you're that guy, then the other guy that worries about the sky falling isn't going to be there. Plus, you have to instill confidence in those people to talk to you about the property. And so everything's positive.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. You're good.
All right. Sweet.
Okay, bro.
Thank you, Trent.
Sure, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, mindset's everything here. I mean, it is really everything. I would say our two main things that we're doing is mindset and solving problems. Hey, Kelly, Russell family, did we finally get to a solution with your guy? I think it ended up not being a deal. Is that correct? I can't remember. Can you tell me in the text, or if you want to jump on stage? I just can't remember where we're at and if I've left you hanging.
Call through them. Don't ask for it, don't ask.
I can't remember, Kelly. Do you remember? Oh, wait, is she gone? There we go. Okay. I can't. Oh, there she is. I'm going to pull you up just to talk to me real quick.
Can you hear me, Trent?
Yeah. How are you? I can't remember where we ended up. And I didn't forget something.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, we just needed to call him back. He was in a meeting when we called him, the listing agent.
Right.
So
okay.
maybe we can give him a quick call.
Yeah, we still like the deal though, right? I've got it again. I'm super duper old.
Yeah, we liked it, but we kind of wanted to come at him with maybe a little bit of a different purchase price, lower down payment, and just kind of see what they think, because it's been sitting and they don't have any other activity going on with it. It is a great duplex in San Antonio, but
Okay, and I can't. I'm sorry. I should have written all this down and I didn't. Oh, that's right. I had
where do you want me to?
I had him in my phone.
Got it.
Let me look and see. Let me see what text we ended up doing with him. Hang on. Let me just get my brain up to speed, because I don't feel like I ever talked to him. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, just like briefly, he just kind of like answered and said he was in a meeting
Okay.
and that
right.
he'd call you back, but so he never called you back.
Nope. Or I missed the call and they're going to beat him up. Let me look at this real quick.
No worries. Thank you.
Sure. Oh, Nathan's his name, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Nathan Young. Yep.
Yeah, I did text him back. Here's the update. So I said, here's my offer. Asking price of 409, 20K down, 10-year balloon, 750 payment to the seller monthly. That's the only way we can make cash flow. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for taking the time to review my deal. He said that won't work. 10% down, 450, 2.5% interest, 5-year balloon. Thanks for your interest. I said my offer will not expire. You've been on the market for some time. It's the only way to make this investment cash flow. Your numbers do not cash flow. I can do your numbers if the payment month is $500, and I'll provide my own insurance, because he was worried about insurance. That was his.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he said something about insurance earlier. What was it? He's like, yeah, that won't work because of. Oh, he's got a seller finance company. That's right. Now I'm remembering.
Yeah, they use their own company and like, yeah,
which
go
is
through
interesting.
them no matter what.
Yeah, and so he said, yeah, so that wouldn't work because you couldn't cover the insurance. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna get my own insurance. And he's like, oh no, we do it through this company. And so he's got a seller finance company that he uses. So the whole thing is
Right.
it's kind of interesting. Okay, so that one's just hanging tight. I gave him for that's probably our best offer. And I'm
Okay.
just waiting for him. So I'll touch base with him again to say, hey, did you guys get it sold? And then we'll
Okay.
yeah. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I didn't leave you hanging.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, take it easy. Okay, guys, what else is Paul here? Let's see, so I'm gonna call him Paul's today. I've got the buyer for that calling me. Okay, well, I'll hang tight for a minute, and if anybody has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just cut this loose because I've got about 7 other things I got to do. But if nobody has any questions, then we'll just call it quits for now. And thanks for being here. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. All right. See you guys.